Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Where, of course, we're gonna give people a chance to come in. Give them a few minutes to show up. Before we get started, I hope everybody's having a good day today and has had a good week. Um, let's see. Sonny came home with a list of names. She didn't believe in transcending. Up for a few stolen moments. Sonny came home with a message. And as days go by, I wonder why we're walking on the wire. I just close my eyes and say goodbye into the fire. And he came home. Batman. Da, 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 da. Batman. Da, 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 da. Batman. Da, 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 da. Batman. Da, 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 da. Batman. 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 Da, 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 da. Batman. 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 Anyways, as we're waiting on the world to change. Yeah, we're waiting on the world to change. And to keep us up from war, when you know that they're a power. And we're waiting on the world to change. Yeah, we're waiting on the world. Oh, that we have two people here. Hello. Hope you're having a good day today. Just waiting a few minutes to give people a chance to get in here. Hope you're having a good day today. All that. All right, so here we go. Hey, toys lurking. Okay. Yep, as you always do. I just, let's see. We're at 4 minutes now, so we're just waiting for some more people to show up. See if more people show up here. Hmm. Hope you're having a good day today, toys. Huh. Yeah. As I said, we'll probably once we get to about the 8 minute mark, then I'll probably talk about what's on tap for tonight. will we? Michael needs to learn to be a VTuber. Laugh out loud. I'm good. uh, hmm. Yeah. I was thinking earlier today, I probably should just send out some links to people last night for last night's show to try to, trying to do that more generalized discussion, pro wrestling history. La dee dee da dee da, la dee dee da dee da, la dee dee da dee da, la dee dee da dee da. Let's see now. 647, 649. Slag it. I'm just going to go ahead and just get going here. All right, so here's what's on tap. I got like 6 stories to go over today. 1 comics related and 5 anime related. One comic story just regarding the upcoming Marvel releases. Um, all the articles I'll be reading from today will be from CBR Comic Book Review. With that, excuse me one moment. I'll be right back here. All right, I'm back. See, aside from that, among the 5 anime related articles include some trailer stuff in regards to, let's see, the upcoming anime movie for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Shaman King's got a trailer out that we might look at a bit here, or look at the article anyways. Also Dragon Ball Superhero. Um, Studio Ghibli just released their list of movies they're going to be showing at Studio Ghibli Fest 2022. Unless we got a third person. Hello, third person. And if you haven't already, if you can like and share the stream, see if we can get some more friendly people in here, that'd be appreciated. Um, also, we do have to talk a little bit about the passing of one individual who passed away in the on the voice actor Kirk Bailey. So we'll get into that among other things. So without no further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started here? All right, we're at 9:25 here, so with that. Alrighty then. So that should help us there. Alrighty then. So Without any further ado here, let's get started on this. All right. Punisher's new series and Skull lead Marvel's upcoming week of releases. Punisher and Captain Carter both launch brand new series, while Spider Gwen teams up with variants of herself from across the multiverse. Article by Sean Gribben, published 6 hours ago. Here we go. Moon Knight there. You got Captain Carter. You got here we go. Marvel Comics changes the Punisher's status quo next week. Written by Jason Aaron and with artist Paul Azaceta and Jesus Saiz, the new Punisher ongoing series will turn Frank Castle into the Hand's warlord, Marvel's villainous ninja clan. The series will see Castle ditch his classic skull icon for a different design, accompanied by a new uniform to match. The design debuted ahead of the series this past week in Daredevil Woman Without Fear. However, there are many more issues dropping next week. In addition to Punisher, both Captain Carter and Spider Gwenverse, launch on Wednesday. The former title will spotlight the What If star who made her breakout appearance in the Disney Plus series this past summer. Meanwhile, the latter title will see Spider Gwen team up not with other wall crawlers from across the Spider Verse, but variants of herself crossed with some of Marvel's most prominent heroes. First issue's main cover teases that these combinations include a Captain America, Thor, Wolverine, and Captain Marvel variant, including Night Gwen from Heroes Reborn. Next week will also feature the release of this year's Women of Marvel one shot and the launch of the new Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca series. These issues come out alongside the final issue of Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and the penultimate issue of the Devil's Reign event. Penultimate meaning second to the last, second to the final. The full list of next week's releases can be found alphabetically below, covers and solicitations included. All right, so I heard DC or Marvel got a. I heard DC or Marvel Comics got a got rearranged or well, okay, so DC actually was kicked out of their Burbank office and moved over to an office building where they actually had to share office space. That's what that news was. I think you probably heard. Toys. So as we continue on here, Amazing Spider-Man 3 Beyond. Amazing Spider-Man 3 Beyond here. I wonder if they're taking this from like Amazing Spider-Man is Amazing Spider-Man number 92, written by Kelly Thompson and Sarah Pichelli. What happened to the lizard? And what could be, and more accurately, it after recent Amazing Spider-Man events possibly have to do with what has been battering Ben Riley around. Only one issue to go. So, big stuff is happening here. Here's Captain Carter. One question changes everything. Introducing Steve Rogers as the Hydra Stomper. Captain Carter #1 of 5, written by Jamie McKelvey, and then art by Marika Cresta. Woman Out of Time. A reality where Agent Peggy Carter took the super soldier serum is turned upside down when the World War II hero is pulled from the ice where she was lost in action decades before. Peggy struggles to find her footing in a modern world, gotten a lot more complicated. Cities are louder, technology is smarter, enemies wear friendly faces. Everyone with an agenda wants Captain Carter on their side, but what does Peggy want? And will she have time to figure it out when mysterious forces are already gunning for her? Prolific comic creator and designer Jamie McKelvey teams up with rising star Marika Cresta to tell an unforgettable Captain Carter story for a modern age. Marvel event Devil's Reign, part 5 of 6. And there's a bloody kingpin right there. Devil's Reign #5 of 6, written by Chip Zdarsky, with Marco Checchetto doing the art, maybe even the cover art. Or as smart and ruthless as Wilson Fisk may be, he's chosen to enlist the aid of some of the most reprehensible, dangerous, and bloodthirsty criminals Marvel Universe has to offer. He's been able to keep them on a short leash out of fear for weeks. In this issue, the fear runs out. Fisk's lackeys aren't scared of anything anymore, even him. And all of New York is left to pay the price. Devil's Reign Moon Knight. Devil's Reign Moon Knight #1. See if anything. Hey, Lorenzo. Hey, Mike and Action Toys. I'm streaming now, but just wanted to show up briefly and show my support. Well, thank you for that, Lorenzo. I don't know if you saw earlier, I did comment when you guys were talking about Young's Island earlier, kind of reminding you who Ginger and Marianne were. Jaime Lizard. I encourage everyone to watch Mike's channel and check out the replay of my stream. All right. All right, there we go. Let's see. Getting back to the article here. Getting back to the article here. Devil's Reign Moon Knight #1, written by Jed McKay, art by Federico Sabatini, cover by Rod Race. The variant cover by Lenil Francis Yu. After being arrested by the Thunderbolts as part of Wilson Fisk's crackdown on costumed heroes, Moon Knight is now a prisoner in the high-tech Myrmidon, surrounded by hostile guards and many of the very criminals he helped put away, Mark Spector must fight for his survival. But Moon Knight's quest for justice doesn't end just because of a little light incarceration. Marvel's Reign Superior 4. Superior 4, number 3 of 3. Zach Thompson writer, Davide Tinto art. The Fantastic Four are no more. Long live the Superior Four. Stranded in the multiverse, Otto Octavius must swallow his pride and submit to a truly inferior creature in order to be saved. And now only one question remains. Can he regain the trust of the Superior Four, repair the fabric of the multiverse without erasing himself from existence in the process? Marvel Eternals. Eternals number 10, written by Kieran Gillen, art and cover by Assad Ribic, with variant cover by Ryan Gonzalez, like Rian or Ryan. The Eternals are on a pilgrimage together. Well, it depends on who you ask, for it's not so much a pilgrimage and more like breaking and entering into Avengers Mountain. But what the Avengers don't know won't hurt them, right? Marvel Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Number 5 of 5, written by Marike Ninjkamp, with art by Enid Balam. It all comes down to this: Kate, Susan, and Lucky have to shut down Resort Chapitou once and for all. And to do that, they have to follow the circus of crime into the very last place Kate ever wants to go: home. Don't miss the fantastic Hawkeye finale. You will have such a good time. Punisher. Jason Aaron is the writer. Jesus Saiz and Paul Azaceta are on the art, with Jesus Saiz doing the cover. And then a few variant covers there. See, will the Punisher's war end? Born of tragedy, devoted to war, unstoppable in his rage. As the Punisher, Frank Castle has become the most accomplished killer the world has ever seen. Now it's time for him to face his true destiny. What shocking secret from Frank's past will convince him to take the reins of the Marvel Universe's most notorious clan of assassins? And once Frank becomes the warlord of the deadly ninjas of the Hand, will it also mean an end for the Punisher, or a whole new bloody beginning? Join the superstar team of writer Jason Aaron and artist Jesus Saiz and Paul Azaceta, um, for an epic exploration of the dark and violent past, inevitable future of one of Marvel's most iconic characters, Sabretooth. Hey, Chris. Lizard on a stick. Laugh out loud. Get the reference. Oh boy. Laugh out loud. Holy bleep. I was just in Lorenzo's stream too. Anyways, I think everybody thus far who has already. Oh yeah, that detail might as well. Actually, he's not. Ah, actually, he didn't. I guess I'll give him one too. Anyways, getting back to the article there. Sabretooth. Oh yeah. By the way, where are we at on time here? Okay, so we're making good time there. Okay. Sabretooth. Sabretooth number 2 of 5, written by Victor Laval. Leonard Kirk doing the art with cover from Ryan Stegman. And in the box. Professor X promised would be no prisons on Krakoa. Sabretooth was the first in the hole. But now he welcomes 5 more mutants in his own private hell. What laws did they break? Are they ready for what they'll find? No, no, they are not. Wenverse. That's her as Wolverine, I guess. Or maybe it's Thor, I guess. Spider Gwen. All right. Spider Gwen Gwenverse. Number 1 of 5. Written by Tim Steele, with Jody Nishijima doing the art, and the cover by David Nakayama. Not enough Gwens. When Gwen Stacy was bitten by a radioactive spider, she gained arachnid like superpowers and started a crime fighting career as Spider Woman, or as she's affectionately known to her peers, Ghost Spider. But what would have happened if instead she had picked up the enchanted hammer Mjolnir, or if she received the super soldier serum, or built a high-tech suit of armor, or you get the idea. Find out in this new 5-issue miniseries by Tim Seeley, Heroes Reborn, Marvel Double Action, and Jody Nishijima, United States of Captain America, as Ghost Spider tumbles through time, comes face to face with herself. Star Wars, Crimson Reign. Let's see. How about loud? All right, Star Wars, Crimson Reign, number 3 of 5, written by Charles Soule, Stephen Cummings on the art, and then Lanil Francis Hugh on the cover. Odyssey of the Archivist. The Archivist. Lady Kira's ultimate plan to reshape the galaxy continues as we focus on one of her most key operatives, the mysterious Sava Madeline Sun. Former expert in the dark side of the Force, now known only as the Archivist. Kira has given the woman a crucial task and put all the resources of Crimson Dawn at her disposal. The Archivist search will find answers to mysterious to mysteries at the very heart of the Empire's formation and the ultimate fall of the Jedi Order. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Halcyon Legacy. Star Wars The Halcyon Legacy, number 2 of 5. Written by Ethan Sachs, with art by Will Sliney, um, cover by E.M. Gist. A ticket to the hottest ride in the galaxy. Halcyon comes under fire from pirates with little chance of escape. Who is the mysterious resistance spy on board and that may lead to the fiery end of the ship's 275-year run? And find out how years earlier bounty hunter Aura Singh and a mysterious partner gambled with their lives during the Galactic Star Cruiser's era as a flying casino. Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca. Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca number 1, written by Mark Guggenheim, with art by David Messina, cover by Alex Maleev. New ongoing series Han Solo is back. But wait, isn't Han still frozen in carbonite? Yes, but you can't keep a good smuggler down. Set a few years before episode 4 A New Hope, Han, his partner Chewbacca, and Greedo embark on a heist um, for Jabba the Hutt. It's supposed to be an easy job. What could possibly go wrong? Well, for starters, how about a reunion with the very last person Han expected to see? The last page is a jaw dropper. More Marvel here. Strange Academy. Strange Academy number 17, written by Scotty Young, with art and cover by Humberto Ramos. Careful what you wish for. An ancient evil, gas lamp, has targeted Strange Academy. But what is this creature really after? Calvin's caught in this mess, and he could lose everything. Using magic always has a cost, and Strange Academy's been racking up a gnarly bill. But when will that bill finally come due? Thor! Anyways. Thor number 23, written by Donny Cates, with art and cover by art and coloring by Nick Klein, or cover. God of Hammers, Part 5 of 5. It's the final chapter in Thor's brutal war against the God of Hammers, and after a horrific and tragic loss, Thor is more determined than ever to finish the fight, once and for all. But can he triumph without Mjolnir at his side? Either way, by issue's end, Thor's life will be irrevocably changed. Venom. Venom number 6. Written by Ram V, with art and cover by Brian Hitch, with the variant cover by Carlos Magno and a few others. Destruction begins here. Dylan Brock is in the fight of his life, and he may be in it alone, as he and the Venom symbiote continue to learn to live together without Eddie Brock. The Life Foundation has activated a deadly new operative named Spearhead. Dylan and Venom aren't the only ones dead in his sights. Every single symbiote they and you have ever known and cared about is as well. Women of Marvel, and there's Storm. That looks like Storm right there. Jubilee, Black Cat. Actually, the artwork here on these is pretty good. On this, Women of Marvel #1. There's a few people who contributed writing. The Charlie Jane Anders, Mirka Andolfo, Jordi Belair, Rihanna Pratchett, Preeti Chiber, and more. The art by Zoe Thorgood, Jen Bartel, Marguerite Sauvage, and more, with cover by Mirka Andolfo. The talented women creators who have made Marvel the powerhouse that it is take on fan favorite female characters within the Marvel Universe. From seasoned veterans to up and coming talent, this cast of writers and artists gives their own spin on beloved heroines, showing the fire, mystery, grace, and joy that makes them phenomenal women. With superstar creators Charlie Jane Anders, Mirka Andolfo, Jordi Belair, and many more, this issue is another must have from the Voices pull list. X Deaths of Wolverine. The X Deaths of Wolverine #4 of 5, written by Benjamin Percy, art by Federico Vicentini, with cover by Adam Kubert. Koa in the Crosshairs. Week 8. The chase leads to the mutination of Krakoa as the force of mutankind's ultimate destruction breaches its borders. Is this the last stand of Xavier's dream? Readers and collectors take note. This will be a major turning point for the X books. X Lives of Wolverine. Up to 5 people now. And I see we have 5 people in here now. If you haven't already, if you can like and share the stream, that see if we can get some more friendly people in here, that'd be appreciated. Glad to see everybody here. X Lives of Wolverine. X Lives of Wolverine, #4 of 5, written by Benjamin Percy, art by Joshua Cassara, cover by Adam Kubert. Age of Omega Pass, Week 7. Wolverine, Omega Red, together, enough said. X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends #12, written by Chris Claremont, Scott Eaton on the art, cover by Alan Davis. Prelude to Excalibur. The X-Men are dead, or so the world believes, and Mystique wants Forge dead for his role in the loss of Rogue. Enter Nightcrawler and Shadowcat, who, injured as they are, must dig deep to find new strength and do what is right as the last X-Men standing. Artist Scott Eaton joins as writer. Chris Claremont enters X-Men Legends with a brand new tale set in the aftermath of the fall of the mutants and before the events of the legendary Excalibur. All of these issues go on sale March 9th from Marvel Comics. So next Wednesday, 6 days from now. Oh, there we go. So that one took us a while to get through, of course. See, we're already at 40 minutes. So that's pretty good timing there. Anyways, we'll get ready to move on to the next article here. Actually, let me just do it like this. This might be easier to do it with. The only comics article we're going to go through this week. So now it's time to head over to the anime news portion of it. All right, so here we go. Got some trailers here we'll go over. Reincarnated as a slime drops new trailer for Isekai series first movie. That time I got reincarnated as a slime reveals new art and a trailer for the popular Isekai's first anime movie, Scarlet Bonds. Article by Michael Esterna, published 11 hours ago. At time I got reincarnated as a slime released a new trailer and key art for the upcoming Scarlet Bonds movie. As detailed by the new trailer and the film's official website, the latest entry in the series will see central protagonist Rimuru Tempest and friends journeying to the country of Raja, where a girl with mysterious powers is said to reside. On the way, the group encounters Hiro, a swordsman who was once a friend and subordinate of Tempest military commander Benimaru, but now seeks revenge against the ogre samurai. Scarlet Bonds features an all-new original story that was written by Fusa, the author of the original Reincarnated as a Slime light novel series. The movie is scheduled to be released in Japan next November. An international release for the film has yet to be announced. And here are the Reincarnated as a Slime franchise, sometimes referred to simply as Slimy Sekai by its fans, began in 2014 with a light novel series written by Fuse and illustrated by artist Mizva. The novels were an immediate hit, achieving a circulation of over 4.5 million copies, and were quickly followed up with a manga adaptation in 2015. The series was then adapted into a similarly popular TV anime series in 2018. The anime's second season aired in 2021. After being put through multiple delays due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, the anime is produced by Studio 8-Bit, an animation company that is also known for its work on Infinite Stratos and recent entries in the Irregular at Magic High School franchise. The series tells the story of Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old salaryman whose boring life comes to a sudden end when he is stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. Mikami then wakes up to discover that he has been reincarnated into a high fantasy world as a slime, the lowliest of all monsters. By making clever use of his abilities, Mikami is able to rise to the ranks of this world's monsters. Takes on the name Rimuru, and is eventually named the leader of a new nation, Tempest. Using his newfound influence and allies, Rimuru seeks to establish a coexistence between monsters and the other races of the world. Both seasons of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime are available for streaming on Funimation and Crunchyroll, which will soon probably just be Crunchyroll. The original light novel series is localized and distributed in English by Yen Press, while the manga is available in both print and digital formats from Kodansha. Right, there we go with that one. Hey, Robert. Hail, Lord Zeno. Hail, Princess Xena. Our only true savers. You okay? Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I just got to step away from the computer for a moment. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let's get back to this then. Moving on to the next article here. There we go. There's the next article right there. Shaman King reveals new art and a trailer for anime's final battle. Now, this is the more recent production, I believe they're talking about. The one that they've been shown the last. Shaman King previews the anime series' upcoming finale by releasing new art and a trailer for the show's final battle. Um, by Michael Osterna, published 9 hours ago. Shaman King's upcoming final is previewed in a new trailer. The new trailer shows the series characters preparing for the climactic final clash between Yo Asakura and his brother Hao. New key art for the impending conclusion was also released by the show's official Twitter account as well. Um, the series is scheduled to conclude its broadcast run in Japan within the next few weeks. Now, this is a newer series. Obviously, everybody remembers the older series as it was a part of Kids WB, but in the last couple of years here, I think they did come with a new series, and it's a newer series that they're talking about, of course. Let's see. Okay, it is currently unknown when the finale will be available to international viewers. The series is exclusive to Netflix in most regions, and the streaming company has been releasing episodes from the show in batches. The third part of the series was released on January 13th. Netflix has yet to announce when it will stream the remaining episodes of the show. So here's some of the trailer art and all that. The final battle will mark the conclusion of Shaman King's second anime adaptation and the first time that the manga's original ending has been animated. The original anime premiered in 2001, was produced by Zebek, the animation studio behind Love Hina and To Love Ru, while this series is credited with introducing a lot of fans to the series. It was criticized for wildly diverging from the original source material, which often seems to be the case with anime adaptations. When they go off the original material, they get a lot of criticism for that. Let's see now. To the point where the second half of the anime skipped entire story arc, was primarily based entirely around a completely original story. The second anime series premiered in 2021 and was produced with the goal of creating a more faithful adaptation of Hiroyuki Takei's original manga, which has been the case over the last few years here, where a lot of the animes that did get originally produced and were not true to the source material has been more of a move to to redo them with the intent of with rebooting them with the intent to have them more faithful to the original material. The rebooted anime was produced by Studio Bridge, which previously created the anime adaptation of Hiro Mashima's Fairy Tale and has been generally well received by the fans of the franchise. Take's original manga premiered in 1998 and ran for 32 volumes until 2004. The series was a success, achieving a circulation of over 38 million copies. Takei followed up the manga with a sequel, Shaman King Flowers, in 2012. The 5 volume series told the story of Yo and Anna Sen, Hana Asakura, Hana meaning flower in Japanese, um, or translating to flower. The franchise has continued to this day with the spin-off series Shaman King, the Superstar, which began its serialization in 2018 and is also being written and drawn by Takei. The original Shaman King manga, as well as its sequel and spin-off series, are available in English from publisher Kodansha USA. First 38 episodes of the anime are currently available for streaming on Netflix. And this is, of course, again, the newer version of the anime. So there we go with that one. Okay, where are we at now, time wise? At the 55-minute mark now. All right, so as we get ready to continue on with the next article here, let me go back and check the time there real quick. 55 minutes. So yeah, so okay. Does the new Dragon Ball Super superhero trailer hint at Cell? Speculation about Cell's possible return in Dragon Ball Super Superhero has been escalating, and the newest trailer adds more fuel to the fire. Article by Callum Walker, published 8 hours ago. Prospect of Cell appearing in the upcoming movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero has been the subject of fan speculation for some time now. Ever since it was confirmed that the Red Ribbon Army um, would be playing a major role in the film's proceedings, the notion that the iconic insectoid villain could return has been an undercurrent running through discussions of the movie. This theory was compounded by the confirmation that Son Gohan, Cell's personal nemesis, will be superhero's protagonist, as well as the producers teasing the appearance of an as of yet unseen character. Things got even more suspicious when a double page spread in V Jump showcasing new Dragon Ball Heroes cards that tie into the film included an in game screenshot of Gohan fighting Cell. While none of these provide a definitive confirmation of Cell appearing in Superhero, they were enough to stoke the flames of speculation um, leading up to the movie. And now, courtesy of Dragon Ball Super Superheroes' newest trailer, the chances of the Vermilion villain rearing his head have increased yet again. Trailer ends on a shot of Red Ribbon Army's new lead scientist, Dr. Hato, panicking as a mysterious machine activates. The scene is accompanied by the caption, quote unquote, the birth of the ultimate evil. Superheroes official plot summary confirms the presence of an quote unquote ultimate evil weapon in the Red Ribbon base, with Gohan specifically lured there by the villainous militia for unknown reasons. If nothing else, this newest trailer seemingly confirms that the yet unseen character is a villain, which narrows down the possibilities considerably, with Cell by far the most likely candidate. Or they could be trying to do a swerve. They could be dropping hints. Oh, we're gonna bring Cell in, and then you know everybody's expecting Cell, and then they bring in somebody else entirely. That's a possibility too. Um, the film already heavily features Red Ribbon androids Gamma number 1 and number 2, created by Hedo, the successor of Cell's creator, Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero. As such, it's highly probable the quote unquote ultimate evil the machine in question houses is another android, one that Hato is unable to control given his panic. A design of his predecessor would fit the bill for this, with Cell being the most viable contender. Cell's presence would also justify the trap set for Gohan, as is the Red Ribbon Army has little motive to take down Gohan. It was Goku who thwarted them in the original Dragon Ball as a child, yes. And if they wanted revenge for Gero's death, then Android 17 would be the target as Gero's killer. As Gero's killer. Gohan's only real connection to the Red Ribbon Army is through Cell, given he's the one who ultimately killed the villain. As such, the anthropodic antagonist might be the one truly pulling the strings, given he more than any other character has motivation to get revenge on Goku's first son. Given how the Gammas are targeting those closest to Gohan, such as Pan and Piccolo, it's clear that whatever the Red Ribbon Army's scheme is, it's personally targeted at Gohan. Whether or not Cell himself is involved, Dragon Ball Superhero is sure to facilitate some major development for Gohan and put him through his toughest battle since the Cell games. Go with that one. Just past the hour mark. Anyways, as we get ready to move on to the next article here. All right, so here's a little bit of sad news that we, of course, need to talk about. Salute Your Short and Trigun actor Kirk Bailey passes away at the age of 59. Kirk Bailey, of course, is one of the LA-based voice actors. You know, apparently, according to this, he was also on Salute Your Shorts, which I think was a Nickelodeon show. I know they mentioned here Trigun. I think he was also did some voice work in the Dot Hack series. I think he might have been involved with the OVAs in part of the Dot Hack sign or Dot Hack games. So here we go. Salute Your Short star Kirk Bailey, who also had a prolific career as a voice actor for anime, video games, and films, passed away due to lung cancer. Article by Michael Lacerna, published 8 hours ago. Kirk Bailey, who was sometimes credited under the stage name Bo Williams, has passed away. As reported by Deadline, Bailey died at age 59, 6 months after he was diagnosed with lung cancer. Bailey played the role of Kevin Ugg Lee in Nickelodeon's cult classic live-action comedy series Salute Your Short. Bailey also enjoyed a prolific career as a voice actor where he was part of a cast of many of the most popular animated series, films, and English anime dubs of the last 40 years. Yeah, as I said, they mentioned Trigun here. I think he was also involved with the Dot Hack series as well. While Salute Your Short only ran for 2 seasons on Nickelodeon, series has had an outsized impact on the generation of kids who grew up watching it. The series has been referenced in American Dad, has been recognized by the Paley Center of Media as being a work of quote unquote historical significance, as is the subject of an upcoming documentary. Bailey participated in the cast reunions for the show that were held in 2015 and 2019. Millennials may always remember Bailey for his role as Camp Anawana's put upon counselor, but he also appeared in a number of other popular TV series throughout the 90s and 2000s, including guest spots on NYPD Blue, Star Trek Voyager, and Felicity. Anime fans may be more familiar with Bailey's voice acting work under the name Bo Williams. He lent his voice to many of the 1990s biggest English dubs, including Trigun, where he voiced Vash the Stampede's murderous brother Millions Knives, and Cowboy Bebop, where he played the role of Shin, a crime syndicate enforcer who played a key role in the events leading up to the series finale. He also starred in the English dub of the classic shoujo anime Fushigi Yugi and was part of the cast in English dubs for multiple entries in the Gundam franchise, including the critically acclaimed Mobile Suit Gundam 08th MS Team. Bailey's last anime credit was in Studio Ghibli's 2011 film From Up on Poppy Hill. As I recall, too, as I said earlier, too, I think he was also in the Dot Hack series as well. He did some voice work there, at least in the OVAs. Bailey's voice work extended beyond the world of anime as well. His voice was featured in numerous video games, including the original entry in the Xenosaga franchise and in the Star Trek Voyager video game Elite Force. Bailey also contributed to a number of American animated films and is credited as part of the cast in movies such as Big Hero 6, Hotel Transylvania, and Disney smash hit Frozen. He also provided the voice of the Autobot Brawn in the 2018 live action movie Bumblebee. His last credited role is in 2021's Night of the Animated Dead, an animated zombie film that was written by genre pioneer George Romero. So, there you go with that. All right, as we shall continue on now. First off, I'm going to bow my head in a moment of silence for Mr. Bailey's passing. Okay, that. Okay, now it's time. So we got one more article to go through, and then we'll be done with the main articles. Are we at on time? We're 9 minutes. Okay. All right, so here we go. Studio Ghibli Fest 2022 announces movie lineup. 7 classic Studio Ghibli films, including Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, are returning to theaters thanks to G Kids and Fathom Events. Article by Michael Cerna, published 6 hours ago. I believe that's from Princess Mononoke right there. Studio Ghibli Fest will return to theaters in 2022 with a new lineup of 7 movies from the acclaimed animation house. Distributor G Kids and Fathom Events are collaborating to bring 7 classic Ghibli films back to theaters in the United States. The movies will be re released throughout 2022, kicking off with Princess Mononoke on April 3rd, and concluding with the return of the Academy Award winning Spirited Away next October. Screenings will be available with the original Japanese audio and subtitles or the English dubbed versions of each film. The full schedule is as follows. Princess Mononoke's 25th anniversary, so 1997. Sunday, April 3rd, 3 p.m. local time, English dubbed. Monday, April 4th, 7 p.m. local time, um, Japanese with subtitles. Wednesday, April 6th, 2022, 7 p.m. local time, English dubbed. Ponyo, Sunday, May 15th, 2022, 3 p.m. English dubbed. Monday, May 16th, 7 p.m. local time, Japanese with subtitles and English dub on Wednesday, May 18th, 7 p.m. local time. The Cat Returns 20th anniversary, Sunday, June 26th, 2022, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. local time, English dubbed. Monday, June 27th, 7 p.m. local time, Japanese with subtitles. Tiki Delivery Service, Sunday, July 31st, 3 p.m. local time, English dubbed. Monday, August 1st, 2022, 7 p.m. local time, Japanese with subtitles. And then Wednesday, August the 3rd, 7 p.m. local time, English dub. Only yesterday, Sunday, August 28th, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. local time, English dubbed, with the Japanese with subtitles coming on Monday, August 29th at 7 p.m. Howl's Moving Castle, Sunday, September 25th, 3 p.m. English dubbed, 3 p.m. local time, English dub. Monday, September 26th, 7 p.m. local time, Japanese with subtitles. Wednesday, September 28th, 2022, 7 p.m. local time, English dubbed. And Spirited Away, Sunday, October 30th, 3 p.m. English dub. And looks like they're skipping over Halloween. Go Tuesday, November 1st, 2022, 7 p.m. Japanese with subtitles, and Wednesday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. local time, English dubbed. Quote, the team at Fathom Events is thrilled to kick off Studio Ghibli Fest for the fifth time, unquote, said Fathom Events CEO Ray Nutt. Quote, we're not only excited to bring the cherished films to the big screen for dedicated fans of animation, but we're also proud of our long-standing relationship with G Kids. It's going to be a great series. Unquote. Only yesterday, a 1991 film directed by Studio Ghibli co-founder Isao Takahata will be screened in U.S. theaters for the first time as part of the event. The movie, which focuses on a 27-year-old woman as she looks back to her past to figure out what she wants to do in the future, currently holds a 100% fresh rating on review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes. English dub of the movie stars Once Upon a Time's Allison Fernandez. It also features the voices of Daisy Ridley from Star Wars The Force Awakens and Dev Patel, the Green Knight. Ghibli co-founder and the studio's best-known director, Hayao Miyazaki, is currently working on his next film, How Do You Live? How Do You Live? Miyazaki, who directed Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away, among countless other critically acclaimed animated movies, originally announced his retirement following the completion of 2013's The Wind Rises. However, he is returning to the director's chair for the new movie, which was inspired by Yoshino Genzaburo's 1937 novel of the same name. Production on the movie began in 2016 and it does not currently have a final release date. Fans can pre-order their tickets for the screenings through Fathom Events, the official website of Ghibli Fest 2022, or through participating theaters. Oh, there we go. So that's it for the news articles. Where are we at on time? We're at an hour 15. So, yeah, we made pretty good time tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed the content here. Alrighty then. Let's see now. Oh, look like there's only two of us here. So, might be a good time to start winding down then. I do hope everybody enjoyed the content. We actually are going to have some pretty interesting history tidbits tonight. So, all good. Thank you, Robert. So with that, why don't we go ahead and get start winding things down? Why don't we go ahead and look back on this day in each history? Today being Thursday, March the 3rd. Let's take a look back at this day in each history. History! So first off, we're going to head back 75 years ago today. Is on this day, 75 years ago today, the 55th issue of Terry Toons from Timely Comics, which we know today as Marvel, went on sale on this date for 10 cents. Of course, featuring Mighty Mouse, Andy Wolf, and Oscar Pig. So on this date, 75 years ago today, the 55th issue of Mighty Mouse Terry Toons Comics went on sale today on this date, 75 years ago today. So with that, heading to our next piece of niche history, and this one is going to be a bit of an interesting one, as I'm going to need to explain a little further here. As on this date, 40 years ago today, back in 1982, from Toei Animation, the anime series Armored Fleet Dairugger 15 premiered in Japan on this date back in 1982, 40 years ago today. Now, when you look at the picture right there, that picture right there probably does look a little familiar to you, because Armored Fleet Dairugger 15 was it was one of the two anime series that was brought together for the Voltron series. If you guys remember, this was the vehicle Voltron portion of the series, as stated right here. In the United States, it was heavily edited to become part of the Voltron series. The Dairugger footage was the primary source for the vehicle Voltron episodes, though various footage was also inserted into the more commonly known Lion Voltron episodes themselves, adapted from another unrelated Japanese series, Beast King Go Lion. So, for those of you who grew up with Voltron, who grew up watching Voltron, and I did too, if you didn't know, the Voltron series was adapted from two anime series. The Lion Voltron version was from the anime series Beast Go Lion, which came out in '81, and then this anime series right here, Armored Fleet Dairuger 15, is what made for the vehicle Voltron version of the series. So some interesting stuff right there. So so with that, moving on to the next piece of Niche history. We move ahead to 1997, 25 years ago today, as we have a double whammy here. So first off, on this date in 1997, from the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, WCW held its Monday Nitro event. And on the show, of course, the main event of the show saw Lex Luger team with the Giant to to um to wrestle to a no contest with the Steiner brothers. Among some of the other matches on the card include Rey Mysterio Jr. defeating Mr. JL, Scotty Riggs defeating Michael Wall Street via disqualification, Eddie Guerrero defeating Ultimo Dragon, Diamond Dallas Page defeating Rick Fuller. Let's see, Conan and Hugh Morris representing Dungeon of I believe the Dungeon no the First Family, um, defeating Jeff Jarrett and Steve McMichael, with Deborah McMichael, then now known as Deborah Marshall, um, in their corner. So that, and then, as I always like to say, when we have multiple, 1997 is just so nice that we're gonna hit it twice. As also on this date in 1997, on MTV, premiered Daria. Daria premiered on this date 25 years ago today on MTV. Of course, Daria being the spinoff of Beavis and Butthead as their very kind of sardonic and sarcastic friend, Daria Morgendorffer, who of course is voiced by Tracy Grandstaff. So, um, so that's all we have for you tonight. Um, Thank everybody for being here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night, of course, Batgoat will be with me as we finish up October of 1938 coverage, as we will be reading from Feature Funnies, Volume 1, Number 15. We'll be reading The Clock and Black X and whatever other features we may decide to go into, depending upon the time. I thank everybody for being here tonight, and I hope to see everybody back here tomorrow. Bye. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, that's not what I was trying to go for.